Alright kids, let's go talk to our peoples. Angel's like, I'm down with that. Let's do it. Wherever you guys go, I'm going too. And straight to peeing. Oh, I gotta fix their chairs before we sit down. I believe Patty might be here with her new boyfriend. They've been together over a year now. And Carl said she was coming, so I'm assuming they're both here. There is a car there, so haven't seen her in a year, right? Basically. Something like that. I don't even think we talked to her last time she was here at all. So, alright, let's get situated. We'll be right back. Hi there, cute little angel. She's just the happiest little dog now, guys. It's quite amazing. So, we just want to do a video here to talk about my first appointment today. I guess that's a good enough view.
Yeah, this was the appointment that we met with the radiation oncology doctor.
Dr.
Kirkland. He's awesome. He's a very nice guy.
Yes.
Really makes you feel at ease.
That's huge too, when a doctor makes you feel comfortable.
I was talking with him about Mike's surgeon, and we just kind of both shrugged our shoulders like, surgeons. Surgeons are a different breed of doctor. They don't really have that warm bedside manner. They're cutter people. But as I said, Mike's surgeon, Dr. Vitosh, was after he came out of surgery, his surgeon was very kind. We sat down, we talked for a good 15 minutes. He wasn't short or anything like that. He was very willing to answer questions at 10:30 at night.
The appointment today was in Reed City. If you guys know where we are on the map, if you find Reed City, it really only seemed like it took 25 minutes to get there, but it's like 35-minute drive, I would say.
35, 45.
But it went by really quick getting there. I can handle that kind of drive way better than going an hour and 20 minutes to Grand Rapids.
It's a very pretty drive too.
Yeah, it's straight shot. We go straight north, and then we go straight west, and then you're basically there. So
yeah, and there's a Taco Bell and a Burger King right there,
and a McDonald's, and what's the other one? Not just McDonald's, Burger King. There's a Wendy's there somewhere.
There's a Wendy's there somewhere.
That's always a bonus for us, because other than these appointments, we don't get to do that.
I have eaten more fast food in the past month than I think I ate in all of the past 3 years.
Yep.
Honestly.
So I know. Get to the meat and potatoes of the visit. Well, it made me feel very at ease, because obviously I was very apprehensive about what the prognosis was, and I got a good chance of still being really healthy in 3 months. That's good enough for me to know that 3 months is good. Favorable, really, that the treatment will be effective.
Yes.
Which I was not too sure about, because they were saying that was an aggressive type of cancer. So hopefully the chemo radiation is more aggressive than the cancer is itself. Hopefully it doesn't progress any in this effed up week because of them dropping the ball and canceling an appointment for no reason.
It took months to get to where it was, so it's got to take months and months to get back to where it was.
But it's 6 weeks of 5 days a week. But it's only a 10-minute treatment, so we got to drive 35 minutes each way for a 10-minute treatment.
Yeah, they literally said he will be exposed to the radiation for 10 minutes. And the nurse that came in after that, she said it's going to be like a 25-minute appointment from when you arrive to when you're leaving.
Yeah.
You know, it's super quick, and they were showing us they have to make a mask out of this plastic type material that
Fiber or something
yeah,
or whatever. I don't know.
it conforms to completely to its face, and they basically screw the mask to the table so that his head cannot move a millimeter while they are doing the treatment, so that the treatment gets exactly where it needs to be. And then they said we get to keep the mask when he's done.
Cool Halloween decoration to come
Uh-huh.
in the future.
Creepy. Very Crash Test Dummy like. Creepy.
I feel better about things than I did this morning before we went. Nothing he said really changed anything. It's just his demeanor, his mannerisms.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You feel like you're in good hands.
Yep.
I mean, they're gonna do. I mean, first of all, the place is beautiful. It's very, very nice, and everybody that we met there was very kind and very understanding, and the nurse that came in to talk to him at the end actually shares his birthday.
Yeah.
They're birthday buddies.
30 treatments is what it is.
Yep.
And there may be a surgery involved at some point. Again.
Yeah. If it comes back, if the scan showed in 3 or 4 months that it'd come back, you might be looking at more surgery, but that's down the road. We have to see. He said that because of Mike's age and him being in general good health, that his prognosis is quite favorable. You know, because he said people that are diagnosed with this in their 70s or 80s, there's really nothing.
Not a good prognosis.
Not a good prognosis at all. But he said that Mike
really worked in my favor to have quit smoking, even though it was because I got poisoned.
Hey, it ended up being a good thing.
It absolutely ended up being a good thing. It's just the doctor was floored when I told him what killed Art. That Art had pituitary gland brain problems, basically. And
then he had a stroke.
And then he had a stroke, and I told him, I said, I really think that Art's house killed him. And I said, I think it tried to get me, too. I really do, from me being there the last couple years. I see we have a stalking situation going on here. Is that Morty?
Yes.
Onyx is right down there somewhere.
He's right there. I see his tail. He's getting a drink from the river, as Onyx is wont to do.
Hello, Mr. Wizzy Wizzy.
And the funniest thing, when we came back from the doctor today after being gone, today was a long appointment because, you know, it was all going over what they're going to be doing and discussing a lot of things. And we came home, and Angel had gotten onto the futon all by herself because Mike looked at me and went, "Did you put her up there?" No. I wish we had film of how she did that.
Yeah, but yeah, she got up on the bed somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how, but she did. And she was happy. She's just generally happy.
If you guys got any questions about anything, I know we didn't cover a lot, but if you got any questions, please leave them.
Sweetie, she's getting to the point where okay, come on. She sees the cats, and I'm afraid she's going to tumble. Don't tumble.
Angel's right on the edge.
Yeah, come on, baby. But yeah, so it's
this paperwork they gave us today, though, is all this to go over and read. And
here's everybody that's on your team. Here's what they're gonna do. Oh, there's actually a picture of the face thing, I think. They were discussing, you know, side effects, which they said are generally mild, but, you know, they have to tell you everything that could happen. And there is where is it? We did not know this, but there is what were they called? Patient navigator, dosimetrists. Dosimetrists. Their specialty is basically, she goes, you'll never meet them and you'll never meet the person, the physicist that's actually, applying this. But she said the dosimetrist is the person that determines, okay, this is the dose of radiation that we give. This is how long we give it. This is where the beam's got to go. That is their specialty. I had no idea. I'm like, that's the most specialized specialty I have ever heard of in my life. Use treatment planning computers to generate the radiation plan prescribed by your radiation oncologist. Since treatment plans are very complex, dosimetrists work closely with your radiation oncologist and medical physicist to develop a treatment plan specific to you. And that's the thing that they said too, that that person works it out and it goes to his doctor to say, okay, yes, I approve of this. Basically, there's like several checks and balances that it goes through before they, stick him in there. It's basically an x-ray. It's a 10-minute long x-ray.
They're having a good time.
Yeah.
Angel's over there somewhere. Yeah. She went around the corner.
But yeah, that's all this place does is radiation oncology.
External too. Nothing internal. They were very, very specific about that.
Yep.
I'll be back. Alrighty, we're back. Took a break. I heard some stuff last night. Definitely something got thrown on the river loudly last night. Tracy heard it. Definitely was a rock. It sounded just like the other time. A couple splashes, but one was clearly a large rock. And I came out here when it happened. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything else. But I'll play that little clip for you. And there was other things. It's like 7.5 minutes altogether I recorded. And there's probably 6 to 6.5 minutes of like, there's all kinds of crazy knocking, tapping sounds, and there's a couple faint vocalizations you can hear. If you really listen close, you can hear them in the distance. I'm going to try to boost it up a little bit for you. But it was interesting. It made me jump up out of my chair and grab the spotlight and come out here. But I didn't see anything, and I didn't hear anything after that. But it was like, finally, something got thrown in the river.
Again.
But not enough. I didn't see anything again. So, but I'll share that with you guys at the end of this video, right after this. So, we are going to probably have a fire tonight for a little bit. Because it's another gorgeous night, and I don't see any reason not to. So, I am going to go process this video so we can get back to recording some more.
Yep.
And I'll play that audio for you right now. Something quite large just splashed in the river. What the hell was that? I just saw some. It was louder than any deer I've heard splash. Made me jump right up out of my chair. It's about 12:30. Definitely not people. Shoot. I was out here in less than 30 seconds. get lucky and see something. I'll go back in and keep listening, maybe. Now that it's seen me out here, it'll come back or make some more noise. 12:30. Definitely not people. I was out here in less than 30 seconds. Did I ever get lucky to see something? I'll go back in and keep listening, maybe. Now that it's seen me out here, it'll come back. I'll make some more noise.